Hello, I'm David. I'm glad you're watching again. I appreciate the fact that some of you have been watching all my YouTube videos, and some of them have never seen me before. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to lead you through the process of creating an arrangement for the guitar and the kind of music I'm going to choose for this. I'm starting a new project this summer where I'm going to prepare a recording project of older Celtic and English, Irish, and Appalachian hymns. And a lot of those hymns have the same melody kind of format we use today, so that's probably why they'll work pretty good. The one I'm going to start on is a song that I first I discovered in a Baptist hymn book in 1985 in Hendersonville, Tennessee. I was after choir practice or something one night. I was going through the book, just playing some songs, and I discovered this one, and it's called "I Feel the Winds of God Today," and has a beautiful melody. As a haunting melody. In fact, the melody itself is thousands of years old. It was first created in the Middle Ages, which is like from the year 500 to 1200, 1250, something like that. And when it first was sung in the monasteries and abbeys, it might have sounded something like that, or kind of power fifths or power chords as we call it today, or in other music it's called perfect fourths, perfect fifths, and intervals. But the melody that I heard sounded something like this. That's a pretty nice melody. Now, I did some research on that melody, kind of seeing where the history of that song was so I could get really into it. The lyrics of the song, I'm not going to sing them. We're going to post them at the end of this film. But the first line is something like, for me, is like, I feel the winds of God today, and today I look to my sail. And those two lines alone are strong enough to tell me for what I do, because I travel a lot and play a lot of different churches on the road. And sometimes I don't want to go, but I go because I feel the winds of God that day to lead me on. So that's part of the deal. The song was actually called, an old ancient title was either called King's Fold, or, I'm going to read you a little bit about it. Or it was called, the melody from the Middle Ages is called Forest Green. And it was a traditional folk song, and it had a couple of different titles later on in early Irish and English history. One is called The Ploughboy's Dream, about a farmer. And the other one was called The Star of County Down, which is probably an Irish song. And the melody was actually the original melody for the song O Little Town of Bethlehem. And it was rewritten, the lyrics were rewritten by a couple of different people, and one, Francis Weil, wrote it called All Beautiful, the March of Days, talking about how time flows and God has his hand on all that. And the one I like was written by Jessie Adams. Jessie is a lady who wrote the song called I Feel the Winds of God Today. And I'm going to see how it goes like this.